welcome to Showing Up in Acts of Service, the only channel that celebrates everyday South Africans. My name is Eunice Seku. Now, on today's first episode, we'll be conversing with the lovely Olwethu Pawuleni, who has started her own business in the food industry. Okay, guys, there's going to be a literal switch where I will be taking a back seat while my guest graces you with her beauty in front of the camera. So grab your glass of water, your cold drink, and let's conversate. Thank you for being here, for being my first guest on this episode of Showing Up in Acts of Service. It really means a lot to have you here.
Thank you so much
I
for
appreciate you
having me.
coming. I appreciate
I
you
feel
coming.
honored. Poo, 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 poo.
You're such a vibe. I like it.
Thank
All right,
you.
Olwethu, without wasting any more time, please tell us a bit about your background. Where did you grow up?
I was born in the Eastern Cape, in Queenstown. And then I moved to Bloemfontein in 1997 because my parents were actually working this side.
Okay.
So I've schooled here basically all my life. Primary, high school, tertiary, everything all together.
I like it. So you've basically been this side
Absolutely.
for many years.
Absolutely. I've been a Bloom kid now, like shorter stempe fela sa
Yeah.
mama.
Ungaphakathi. Okay. What made you decide to open Meals by Olwethu?
Well, your Meals by Olwethu was actually inspired by my financial struggles, my weight gain, because now I actually I started my painting journey, and after starting my painting journey, I was like, oh man, no, there's actually a demand of painting meals
Yeah.
because there wasn't any restaurants that was catering for benters.
Tell us about that. What is benting?
Benting is basically cutting off sugar, carbs, all of those funny things that we eat, you know. You basically eat veggies and meat.
You're restricted.
Yes.
Okay.
But due to the creativity that I have, I made sure that benders actually eat way nicer things than veggies and meat.
That's where the business was. That's what grew Olwethu's Meals. I
Yes,
like that.
absolutely.
What qualities do you believe one needs in order to operate in such a business?
Yeah, you certainly need patience. You need a very what can I say? You need to gel. You really need to gel with people and basically know what people want, deal with difficult clients,
Yeah.
and all of that. You need to make sure that where you are, not just the creative in the kitchen, but an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any culinary education background?
I don't. I don't actually.
So
Me,
you're
I'm
self-made.
self-taught. I'm a self-taught chef. Even my friends on Facebook and followers, they now know this because every time when I post, I'll be like, self-made chef. So yeah,
I like that. I
yeah,
do like
yeah.
that.
So basically, this is just my passion.
I love that. I love that
Yeah.
that from a passion that you have,
Uh-huh.
you now have a business that you do. So every
Absolutely.
day actually for you feels like I'm doing what I love.
Absolutely. And I don't feel pushed or forced. It's what I want to do. There's part in days whereby I didn't make money, but because I loved what I did, and it didn't matter for me because I actually wanted people to know who is Meals by Olwethu and what is Meals by Olwethu. So passion is really important.
I love that. And I love you for owning it.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We would definitely love to engage with you.
Yeah.
Are there any chefs you admire?
Mhm. Like I said to you, I'm a self-made chef,
Yeah.
so I follow people that are mostly like myself. I follow a lot of people from Instagram.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be a celebrity. If I see that they're really creative in what they do and they love what they do, I follow them. So I don't have any restrictions as to that one specific person that I follow. I follow anyone that is creative in the kitchen because I feel like
That
that's
actually
what
taps into your creativity as well.
absolutely, absolutely.
Okay. Is there a meal you enjoy cooking the least?
Yo, Jesus.
And how do you ensure that it's prepared correctly?
Well, try people. Try.
It had to be my favorite meal. Goodness.
You, I love it also. You know, the funny thing
Okay.
is, I love tripe with all my heart, ne? But the whole process of making it is a problem. Not making it per se, but cleaning
Yeah,
it,
the
you know?
process thereof.
Yeah, so, but the end results, yeah, cleaning tripe can be very much exhausting, especially when you are um, 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 a critic like myself
Yeah.
and a perfectionist. So I make sure, but
Everything is spot on.
yes, but otherwise, like my clients know, my tripe is very clean, very tasty, absolutely delicious.
I'm coming for that plate. I'm coming. I'm sold.
Yeah.
What is the one meal from Meals by Olwethu that you would recommend to someone?
Definitely, definitely. Okay, like I said, ne, I am very creative in the kitchen as such. All my meals are exquisite. Ne? I'm not blowing my own horn, but
Blow it, go. We're here for it.
I want people to engage in your page and tell
Yeah.
you that she does the best of meals.
Yeah.
So, but I've realized that Bright Box is one of the biggest bestsellers in my menu,
Okay.
and obviously people love it. But also, tribe is doing the most. Yay, people love my tribe. But the one underrated item is my burgers.
Oh, wow.
I make insane burgers, my darling. Like, if I can say so myself. If I were to be in a competition of um, making burgers, I would
Yeah.
definitely win. Chef.
You
Hi,
will take the
Chonga.
cup home.
Chonga.
There's no competition for you, none whatsoever.
Not with beggars, my darling.
If you already sell online, which platform do you use?
I honestly use WhatsApp business, Facebook business, Instagram business, and Twitter business.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what has been the response from people?
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I've received so much support in the province, outside the province, internationally.
That's great. That's
I
really
remember there
great.
was one client who was from, I think she was in the States, ne?
Mm-hmm.
And then she was coming back from the States to
Yeah.
South Africa.
Yeah.
And then she saw my adverts on Facebook.
Yeah.
And then she obviously made contact.
Mm.
And she was like, I'm flying back to SA in the next couple of days. And so I would like to order a bright box.
Yeah.
You know, so, and then a couple of days, in fact, even before she came, she paid. Right then,
Wow.
she made EFT payment. I just needed
To prepare her
obviously,
meals.
when she's here, because the communication was that she would tell me when she lands,
Yeah.
and then obviously I would deliver her meal.
That is great. It really speaks of how impactful and how big social media is.
It is. It is. Honestly speaking, without social media, I doubt I would have this so much support.
Yeah.
And social media has made things easy for me. So because I'll just post on one account, and
Yeah.
then because all my accounts are linked,
Mm,
then everything that just goes through other channels.
that's beautiful. It has
Too
really made the
much.
world super small.
Too much. Too
Thanking
much.
somebody from the US saw your meal and actually ordered. Like
know?
that's great.
You know?
It really is great.
Yeah.
What is the advantage of selling a gasi?
Yo, the nice part of things is that I took that Burbs type of eater to Ekas. And people were obviously used to eating ikota, lidibeko.
Yeah, yeah.
Then I came with something totally different. And I was cutting off the the whole process of having to take a taxi and going to town to buy a decent meal.
That is
I'm
the businesswoman in you. You saw an
yeah,
opportunity.
I'm not saying Dibeku are not decent. Dibeku
Yeah,
are very
yeah,
much decent,
yeah.
but
But we
obviously,
needed variety as well.
you get me,
Yeah,
So now you basically can have everything in one roof.
that's that also speaks of your creativity with
Yeah,
that.
so there's bending meals, there's pizza, there's burgers, there's tribe, so literally everything in one roof.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, that's great.
yeah.
How has life changed since you became an entrepreneur?
Yo, that's a very, very sensitive subject there. Um, yo, you know, um, being a mother and obviously being an entrepreneur, and then because when I started my business, I was still permanently employed as a claims assessor.
Okay.
So there was a point in time whereby things were very, very much difficult
Oh.
because now I had to juggle everything and what have you. Um, I'm not gonna lie and say things have been smooth.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a lot of challenges that I encountered along the road. I've lost friends, I've lost family,
Oh.
I've lost people that I thought were my ride or dies,
Yeah, yeah,
And but above all, I've grown, man. As a human being,
yeah,
as an entrepreneur, I've grown. I'm not just a creative. Now I can boldly say I'm a businesswoman.
yeah,
People these days address me as such, Yo, my sister, when I respect you.
yeah. And you've earned it. You've
I
earned it as
have.
well.
Sadly, I have.
Mm.
I've earned it so much that I no longer doubt myself that
Yeah,
I'm really good at what I'm doing. So, but um, to answer your question, life has changed in a good and in a bad way.
hmm,
Yeah, but I'm embracing the whole journey.
I love that.
Yeah.
That because I think a lot of people can relate because in our daily lives we are so many of us are faced with challenges that we have to come to get over every day. So the fact that you can actually stand here and say, I've went through some of the things that were good and others were not so good.
Yeah.
From that, what has been your strength? From the challenges that you encountered, what would you say is that one quality that you have tapped into in order to forge ahead?
Resilience. Resilience. Absolutely resilience.
Mm.
Man, I'm strong. Yes, yes, I'm strong. I am really strong. The amount of things I went through, they
Yeah,
are just,
yeah,
they are too much. From accepting that I'm only a human and I want obviously great things, and
yeah, yeah,
to now being a full-time mom and being an entrepreneur, dividing myself in all those sections has been a lot. But I'm so strong, Hle. And every day my clients would encourage me and say, yo, Mar, I Olwethu, you are strong, Shem. I've experienced a lot of challenges in business. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot. You can wake up one day, tell yourself that this is just my routine.
yeah, yeah.
And then, space in J, you deliver a meal, and then the bike breaks down.
Oh my goodness.
And that's a total game changer.
Yes.
Because now you must, make the client aware that your food is going to be delayed.
Mm.
You have to make plans of fixing the bike or getting um, another delivery personnel to
Actually get the food there.
There was actually a point in time where I had to use the taxi to take the meals from the driver to the clients. So it has been a lot, but my resilience has put me where I am now.
I like that.
Yeah,
It shows how passionate you are.
absolutely.
That in working with people, you encounter so many challenges, but the end result is always to perform and to actually make sure that the people get the food,
That's
because at the
that's
end
the
of the
goal.
day, I paid for it, I expected to get there. So communication also plays a huge role in that,
Yeah,
making somebody aware that, you know what,
yeah,
I have this challenge, but I'll get there.
yeah,
I'll get there.
yeah, yeah. On that, something comes back now. I remember there was a point in time whereby, you know, when you're working, ne, you have to switch
Yeah,
on and off,
yeah,
ne? Because remember, when I'm in the kitchen, I'm a chef, I'm a boss,
yeah.
I'm a
You wear
salesman.
so many hats. You wear so many hats.
Girl. And then, but I remember there was a point in time my family didn't understand that I don't like being disturbed when I'm working or when I'm
Yeah,
being creative because
yeah.
you ruining the whole
It
process,
messes with your mojo.
you know. So there was a point in time whereby Nake, I'm very strict when it comes to making things be as they are. For someone who was just cooking in a forum house,
Yeah.
I made sure that um, the professionalism does not show my background, that I'm actually making these
Mm,
meals in a forum house.
yeah.
I made sure that I had a Facebook page right then there. I made sure that I had a business WhatsApp
Yeah.
right then there. When you get into my business WhatsApp, you are having an automated greeting message sent to you. From there onwards, I'm asking you, how can I help you? You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
So I made sure, Guti, I'm very much professional. As a result, I wanted my family to understand by no disturbances and what's
This is your creative space. This is your business.
but today I want to clap for myself because I'm remembering there was a point in time whereby I was being disturbed by my father
Yeah.
while I was busy. And this was something that we could have discussed
Mm,
after I knock off,
yeah. Yeah.
But he wanted us to talk about that now. And I was like, not today.
Yeah.
Then I muted. I muted him. I was like, okay. So to go back to your other question, you really, really need to be focused as as an entrepreneur. Like it's no
It's not a walk in the park.
uh-uh. It's no kindergarten here. No, it's not.
All right, my dear. What advice would you give to someone who aspires to open a food eatery?
Yo, um, if I knew the things I know now
Mm-hmm.
when I started,
Yeah.
yeah, I can hear people saying, yeah, but you are far. But I feel like I could have been far,
Further. Yeah.
yes. I didn't know that I needed certificates in order to cater for people.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that I needed a health and safety certificate in order to trade as a business.
Yeah.
I even if I knew, ne, but it was not a priority.
At the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was not a priority up until I realized, but it's actually a
You
priority.
have to make it happen.
You know, because honestly, this year for me, it's about knocking on all those doors that I've been afraid of knocking on.
Mm-hmm.
So now, if I were to advise someone who really, really wants to start this journey as an
Yeah.
entrepreneur, whether you are in the field of construction or whatever, but please make sure that you gather all your information
Do your homework.
and you are ready to hear the good and the bad, just so you can initially start your
Mm-hmm.
business.
And what have been the bad for you that you have learned?
Um, yeah, I can say one of the bad things that I overlooked
Mm-hmm.
was the circle of people that I need to associate myself with.
Okay.
In the beginning, I thought because like I'm a loner by
Mm-hmm.
naturally I'm a loner,
Yeah, yeah.
but I love people. But I've certain days where I'm like,
I'm
not
not
today.
people in today.
So there was a point in time whereby I realized, Bahaman, there's a certain group of people that I need to associate myself and you know
Yeah.
for business and for personal reasons.
Yes.
And the two cannot mix. You know, you can't have personal friends and business friends mixing all together.
Yeah, you have to separate the two.
Yeah, because maybe on another
episode.
interview. But the bad side of things was not overlooking the whole situation of having good people or people
Yeah.
that will obviously channel me into the right direction as an entrepreneur.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's quite a mouthful. We'll need to tap into that on another episode.
Yeah.
All right, Olwethu, lastly, this is my last question to you. How do you recharge your self-care? What is that one thing that you do for you that you know that after you are willing to actually put yourself out there and tackle the rest of the world?
Girl, like I said, I'm a people's person, but I'm also not a people's person.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know? I deal a lot with people every day.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna mention my kids also because they are people.
Yeah.
They are little humans that I made, but they are people.
Yeah.
So just by virtue of waking up,
Yeah.
here's my
Your little
toddler.
people here.
My toddler already shouting, "Mommy, mommy, me, I'm hungry." You know?
Yeah.
So I deal a lot with people and my clients, suppliers, all of that. And it's a lot to deal with people.
I can imagine.
There's a day whereby the supplier is not on time, or your employee is not on time, or my kid is just being my kid and wants my attention and I'm busy. So all those things in one day, they can be very much overwhelming. As a result, if I want to recharge me, I go to my room, lock the door, shut off the windows, take my phone,
And you unplug.
and I unplug. And I either watch movies, series, or whatever that's interesting. And that for me, that's my me time. Without that,
we wouldn't be able to see Olwethu.
no. No.
All right, my dear, thank you so much. Unfortunately, our interview has come to an end. But thank you so much for being with us, shedding light into your journey, into being a businesswoman, a creative as well.
Yeah.
I wish you all the best
Thank
on
you
your
so
journey. May it
much.
go from strength to strength. You've been quite a pleasure, and thank you. Thank you once again.
Thank you so much, and good luck to you with everything.
Thank you, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and engage with us on the comment section. Definitely want to hear from you. Thank you. Bye.